Hello everyone, this is Godzilla 2007, and today I will be doing the review on Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle. Yes, it has come out. It came out today, or I guess at midnight last night, because I think that's when they released it. And yeah, so this is going to be the review on it. So this, I know I've already said it, is Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle, directed by Hiroyuki, I can hardly pronounce these names. Hiroyuki Sashida and Koven Shizuno. I can hardly pronounce those names. I don't know. I'm not sure if I pronounced them right or not. But anyway, so the movie starts out with the mothership, as they called it in the movie, being in space because they are the ones, because they sat outside of the Earth's atmosphere and let other people go down there, and they lost signal or lost contact with them when the Godzilla Earth came up from the ground, or came out of that mountain, and they and then the humans, they're still alive. Haro is with those, I almost call them the Mothra people, because those twins are like the Mothra twins, kind of. And I'm not sure if Mothra's going to be in this series or not. It kind of seems like it will be, but I'm not sure. And, yeah, so the mothership calculates that if Godzilla noticed them outside of the atmosphere, he could shoot his heat ray up there and blow up their ship. So they give the humans 48 hours to contact them, or they say they'll wait 48 hours for the humans to contact them, and then if they don't, they'll just leave. So, so there are some more humans that survive just besides Haruo. They're back. I don't remember what her name. Yoko, I think might be her name. Contacts Haruo and tells him that they are alive and to come find them, which he does, and they're not really being attacked by those humans that survived, I just want to say. But eventually when they start shooting at them, it seems like they start shooting back. So anyway, now let's start getting into the details about the length of the movie, because I have some stuff to talk about that. So before Godzilla, when we first see him, is just he's sleeping, and he's been patrolling around the area some, but he's for some reason asleep right now. Well, I guess we know he sleeps, because I mean, why wouldn't he? But I've just never seen Godzilla sleeping before. But so I actually paused it like right before Godzilla started moving again, and it had been 1 hour and 8 minutes. Or that's when I paused it. It said it had been 1 hour and 8 minutes since I started the movie. Now that, I feel like, is a much longer time before we see Godzilla moving around than the first one. And those, I'm a little confused as to why the material off of Mechagodzilla can create and repair things. I'm not really sure how that works. I might have to have that explained in Wikipedia or something. But I thought they were going to use Mechagodzilla, and they didn't. They didn't use Mechagodzilla. They find him, and they find the control station, but they didn't use him. And are those, are they aliens saying that the material off of Mechagodzilla, when they turn into that material, are they saying that makes them stronger or, like, not human anymore? I'm sort of confused about that. But anyway, this is kind of just a short summarization of the movie, because the movie's actually pretty long. And so there's a city built by Mechagodzilla, and they are using the material from Mechagodzilla to build weapons on the city, and then it stops and begins building armor, I think. Yeah, but they get Godzilla to fall in this trap, and they use the particles from that Mechagodzilla material to I think it's supposed to make him stop moving, but it doesn't really work, and he continues down. So then he reaches the capture point, and they close the doors behind him, and then they unleash that liquid Mechagodzilla material, and it stops him in place, and then they use those harpoons that they created with the Mechagodzilla material they try to destroy him with it, but it doesn't work. He locks up his heat ray or something so he can't explode, I think is what happens, or that's what I got from that scene. And he basically turns into Burning Godzilla when that happens. People call it Scarlet Godzilla. It's basically Burning Godzilla. But yeah. So he turns into Burning Godzilla, which that's probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie, when he shoots the atomic breath out of his nose after that. I know that's so strange, but he shoots it out of his nose and completely destroys the city. It just looks amazing. But since it took so long to get, I mean, I know it was kind of necessary, but I feel like there was a lot of talking. Like, I'm fine with some talking scenes, like in Shin Godzilla. That was necessary, definitely. But for this movie, all of that wasn't necessarily necessary. And this is actually the picture for that trap that Godzilla was in. This is what it looked like. Okay? And I was looking at this picture, and I think they have Mechagodzilla behind him right there. I don't know if this was a scrapped idea or something, but looking at this again, it kind of looks like it was just a zoomed in picture of the poster. I don't know. And here, in this next picture, is the poster for Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle, overdubbed American version on Netflix. Here it is, right here. Yeah, that's definitely a zoomed in picture of the poster with all those arms coming up. That's actually part of the trap that Godzilla was in. But yeah. And here is the Scarlet Godzilla, or the Burning Godzilla. I actually had to shrink this picture some when I put it in, because it was getting bad quality, and it kind of doesn't look very good like that either. But yeah, that's him turning into Scarlet or Burning Godzilla. And the next thing I want to talk about this movie is the post-credit scene. So, you know how earlier in the movie, I can hardly remember any of the names of these characters, but I'm just gonna say one of the aliens. One of the aliens were like the leader of the EXIF, or I think that's what they call it. race, alien race, whispered the name of the monster that destroyed his planet into Haruo's ear. Like he, um, and it didn't let you hear what that was in the movie, just regularly playing the movie, but after the movie, during the post-credit scene, it lets you hear it, and he said Ghidorah. So now we have confirmed that, well, not really confirmed, but the most likely monster for Godzilla Eater of Stars is King Ghidorah. And that name, Godzilla Eater of Stars, is not saying that Godzilla is the Eater of Stars. It's more saying he is maybe encountering the Eater of Stars, which is King Ghidorah, I think. But, so that's for reviewing the movie, just going, not really reviewing, but going back through and summarizing the movie. And now I will give my final rating on it. So I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Well, that has been it for this review, and I will see you all next time.